The restaurant glowed with the soft magic of Christmas. Strings of white lights framed every window, reflecting off the fresh snow beginning to blanket the city streets outside. Candles flickered on each table, casting warm shadows, while gentle holiday music floated through the air. It was the kind of place designed for romance, for new beginnings, for hope. Rachel Morrison sat alone at a corner table, her wheelchair tucked neatly against the wall to avoid the flow of servers and guests. At 32, she was dressed more elegantly than she had been in years, a deep red off-the-shoulder dress her sister Jessica had practically forced her to buy. "You deserve to feel beautiful," Jessica had said. Rachel's blonde hair cascaded in loose waves, and she'd applied makeup with care, subtle eyeliner, a touch of blush, red lipstick to match the dress. She looked stunning, even if she didn't quite feel it. 3 years had passed since the accident that changed everything. A drunk driver, a red light ignored, Rachel crossing the street after a late rehearsal. In an instant, her spinal cord was severed, her legs paralyzed, her career as a ballet dancer shattered. She'd been 29 then, at the peak of her small but promising career with a regional company. Dreams of principal roles, tours, perhaps even a shot at a major ballet troupe, all gone. Her fiancé, Derek, had tried it first. He stayed through the hospital stays, the rehab, the endless appointments. But Rachel saw the change in him. The way his touches became tentative, his eyes avoiding her lifeless legs, the strained smiles when she talked about their future. 6 months in, he confessed he couldn't handle it, the caregiving, the uncertainty, the life without spontaneity. He left, and Rachel didn't beg him to stay. The heartbreak compounded her physical pain, teaching her that love could be conditional. Friends drifted away too. Invitations stopped. Pitying looks replaced genuine connection. Rachel adapted. She moved to an accessible apartment, retrained in graphic design, something she could do seated from home, and built a freelance career that paid the bills and even brought creative satisfaction. But loneliness became her constant companion. She dated sparingly, blind setups from well-meaning family. Each ended the same. Polite discomfort, no follow-up. Tonight was another such setup. Aaron Mitchell, a colleague of Jessica's husband. He's kind, successful, open-minded, Jessica promised. Rachel arrived early at 7 o'clock, ordering water while she waited. By 7:20, doubt crept in. Maybe he'd seen her through the window and bailed. It had happened before. Just as she considered leaving, a man in a sharp navy suit approached. Tall, dark-haired, mid-30s, with an easy confidence. "Rachel." His smile was warm. "Yes." "Aaron? Sorry I'm late. Snow slowed traffic." He sat, apologizing again, seeming genuine. Conversation started well. Work, holidays, the menu. Then his eyes flicked downward, registering the wheelchair. The shift was subtle, a tightening around his eyes, a forced brightness in his voice. Rachel knew it instantly. He'd stay for decency, but his interest had evaporated. They ordered. Aaron asked surface questions about her design work, her family. He nodded politely when she mentioned transitioning from dance after the accident. But there was no spark, no curiosity about her passions. He checked his phone discreetly, glanced at the exit. Rachel's heart sank, but she wasn't surprised. She focused on her salad, steeling herself for the inevitable polite goodbye. Then a small voice piped up. "Excuse me." A little girl, about 5, with wild curly brown hair and sparkling eyes, stood by the table in a red velvet dress trimmed in white. She stared at Rachel's wheelchair with open fascination. Lily, a young woman, late 20s, blonde, flustered, rushed up. "I'm so sorry." She's curious about everything. "It's fine," Rachel smiled. Kids were easier than adults. Their questions came from wonder, not judgment. "You have a cool chair," Lily said. "Does it go fast?" Rachel chuckled. "Sometimes. It's a wheelchair. It helps me move since my legs don't work well." "Why not?" "I had an accident. It hurt my back." Lily frowned thoughtfully. "Does it hurt now?" "No, not anymore." "Good." Lily paused. "I dance." "Do you dance?" "I used to. Ballet." but now it's harder. That's sad. Dancing is the best. Lily's empathy was pure, then impulsively. Hug? Hug's thick said. Tears pricked Rachel's eyes. Erin shifted uncomfortably. I'd love one, Rachel said. Lily hugged her tightly, small arms fierce. Rachel hugged back, inhaling the scent of child shampoo and cookies. It was the most genuine touch she'd felt in years. Thank you, Rachel whispered. You're pretty, Lily declared. Like a princess. A man approached now, late 30s, warm brown eyes, casual but neat in slacks and a button-down. Lily, what trouble are you causing?
Daddy.
This lady has a special chair and used to dance, but can't now. And her friend is boring. The man, Marcus, blushed.
I'm sorry.
Lily has no boundaries. Sarah, the flustered woman, Marcus's sister, tried hurting Lily back, but Lily resisted. She's alone now. Can she eat with us? It's Christmas, no one alone. Marcus met Rachel's eyes apologetically, but with quiet invitation. Erin seized the moment. Actually, early meeting tomorrow. Gotta go. He mumbled thanks and fled. Rachel watched him leave, the rejection stinging but familiar. You're better off, Lily said sagely. Marcus chuckled. Out of the mouths of babes. Rachel smiled genuinely. Dinner with you all sounds lovely, if it's really okay.
Was more than okay.
Rachel wheeled to their table. Marcus explained. His wife Kelly died 2 years ago from cancer. Sarah helped with Lily. This was their small holiday tradition. Conversation flowed easily. Marcus taught high school English, loved literature, coached soccer. Sarah was witty, an accountant with a dry humor. Lily dominated with tales of preschool drama. Rachel shared about her dance past, her design present. No one tiptoed around her disability. Lily asked innocent questions. Can it go upstairs? No. Elevators help. And Marcus noted practicalities naturally. When Lily mentioned her mom teaching her to dance, grief flickered across Marcus's face. Rachel offered quiet empathy. Loss changes everything, but we adapt. Later, soft classical music played. Lily begged, dance with arms. Like ballerinas. Rachel hesitated, then raised her arms.
Muscle memory surgé port de bras, graceful flow.
Lily mimicked, giggling. Others in the restaurant glanced, smiling. Rachel's eyes teared, not sorrow, but release. She could still dance. The evening ended with exchange numbers. Marcus. Coffee sometime? As friends. Rachel. I'd like that. Weeks turned to months. Coffee became walks in the park, accessible paths, lunches, dinners. Lily joined often, calling Rachel my dancer lady. Marcus shared about Kelly. Vibrant, kind, a former amateur dancer herself. Grief still hit, but Lily anchored him. Rachel opened about her accident, Derek's abandonment, rebuilding alone. They bonded over shared resilience. Marcus never pitted. He saw her. Rachel discovered adaptive dance classes. Marcus and Lily attended her first showcase, wheelchair spins, upper body elegance. Lily brought roses. Spring brought picnics, summer zoo trips. Lily on Marcus's shoulders, Rachel navigating smoothly. Rachel's business boomed. She designed posters for local dance companies, including adaptive ones. One fall evening, Marcus cooked dinner at his home, accessible, welcoming. Lily asleep early. He took Rachel's hand. I love you. Not despite anything, because of who you are. Strong, creative, kind. Tears fell. I love you too. They married the next Christmas, back at the restaurant for the ceremony reception. Small, intimate. Rachel in ivory lace, wheeling down a decorated aisle. Their first dance, seated together, arms intertwined, swaying to their song. Lily twirled around them. Years later, they had a son, Ethan, walking, but raised knowing all bodies are different, all worthy. Rachel taught adaptive ballet classes, inspiring others. Marcus wrote a children's book about a girl with a magic chair who dances with stars. Challenges came, health flares, accessibility barriers, grief anniversaries. But love endured, deeper for the scars. Every holiday, they returned to that table, toasting the night a child's honesty sparked unbreakable connection. Life's rhythm had changed, but the music played on, beautiful, resilient, full of grace.